Now, westbound 407 from Pine Valley to Islington, 3 right lanes are closed for construction. The ramp to Pine Valley is closed as well. Northbound Don Valley Parkway delays north of Don Mill to York Mills, and some good news. Northbound on the 404 north of Aurora Road, problems have cleared. South 404 Don Valley is slow from Van Horn down to Lawrence. No problems on the westbound Gardiner, but westbound QEW is still busy from Cawthra to west of Huron, Ontario. It's heavy by the Ford plant, and it's slow from Bronte to west of Guelph Line. Now, on the eastbound QEW approaching Huron, Ontario, problems have been cleared away. All lanes have been reopened. Don't forget that we have the eastbound Rosedale Valley Road closed from Park to Bayview for construction. And at last check, a collision blocking westbound Danforth approaching Broadview. The world is your classroom with the Kellogg-Schulich Executive MBA, ranked best in Canada by the Financial Times of London and The Economist. Call 416-736-5486. And now with the latest forecast, here's meteorologist Brian Hill.
Thank you, Christine, and just beautiful weather. It's just sunny and some fair weather clouds at times. Guaranteed high warmer at 32. Monday, 32 as well with a sun cloud mix. And when spring arrives officially in the evening, we'll see a late evening shower. That's it on Monday. Downtown at 680, 28, Pearson 31, northeastern winds at 13. Our guaranteed high today, 30.
680 News Time, 1:43. Thousands of people are expected to come out to the International Day of Yoga festivities in Brampton today. The event features yoga practice and demonstrations, cultural events, and food vendors. It's taking place at the Brampton Soccer Centre on Sandalwood Parkway until 10 tonight. 680 News Time, 1:44.
The Blue Jays are back in action, and we're celebrating with our new MVP bundle, named after the MVP himself.
Josh Dawson here. Pete Canova brings the taste every time, and that's why it's my most valuable pizza.
Ciao, I'm Dominic Primucci. At game time, order the MVP bundle and taste the difference.
Volvo's always been the leader for safety. We invented the 3-point seatbelt, side airbag, whiplash protection system, and more. Why? Because safety isn't optional to us. That's why there's the Volvo XC60 Special Edition, loaded with right now for $568 a month at 0.5% financing for 39 months. Offer ends June 30th. See your local GTA Volvo retailer or volvocars.ca for details.
This is Home News Radio, 680 News.
A sunny sky, 28 degrees. Good afternoon from the 680 News Broadcast Center in downtown Toronto. I'm Claire Broussard. Here are the top stories this hour. Plenty of events around the city today. A taste of Little Italy. The 590 The Fan. Here's Zach Cosby.
Thanks very much. Tulowitzki back in. His quadricep is better, so Troy will bat 6 for the Blue Jays this afternoon. Michael Saunders gets another turn in the cleanup spot after 3 homers last night in Baltimore. Taking them out today for the Blue Jays will be R.A. Dickey against Giovanni Gallardo. Will have the first pitch just after 4 o'clock, and you can hear the pregame starting at 3:30 on Sportsnet 590 The Fan. Watch it on Sportsnet. Andy Burns option down to Buffalo as the corresponding move to make room for Tulo on the roster. So still a 4-headed monster in the middle infield as Darwin Barney, Devin Travis, and Ryan Goins still hanging out in the Blue Jays roster. U.S. Open updates are brought to you by StewartGolf.ca. Dustin Johnson threw 2 rounds, and he's at -4, which is the best of anyone at Oakmont so far. He's 1 stroke ahead of Andrew Landry, 2 up on names like Sergio Garcia and Shane Lowry of Ireland, actually, who's still on the course. He's playing 15 right now in his second round. They'll try to get some third round in today as well. At the Euro, a late tying goal for Hungary as it's now 1-1, Iceland and Hungary as they play in the 90th minute now, so we'll see if anyone can scrape 3 points out of that one in Group F. Later, it's Portugal and Austria at 3 o'clock. Group E this morning saw Belgium down Ireland 3-0. Breaking news from the European Championship, Thomas Rositzky likely out 3 weeks as he tore a thigh muscle in the Czech 2-2 draw against Croatia. Tonight at BMO, 7:30 start for Toronto FC as they host the LA Galaxy. You can watch it on Sportsnet 360 and Sportsnet 1. At the Queen's Club, Milos Raonic liking it.
In Ontario have made an arrest in connection with a baby's body that was found in a dumpster. The body was found Thursday morning. Police said they'll release more information as the investigation continues. Stay with 680 News for more on this developing story.
This is Superfan Nabatia. Come in and get a super deal from the Superfan now.
The Try It or Buy It event is on now. This June, lease the all-new 2017 Elantra LE for just $245 a month plus HST for 24 months and no money down OAC. The 2017 Elantra comes super equipped with automatic transmission, AC, heated seats, Bluetooth, a standard 5-year warranty, and much more. Come in and test drive it today.
It's the slam dunk deal of the year. Exclusively at Mississauga and looking for a refreshing beverage.
Yeah, that's Steve.
Steve is about to drink a Schweppes ginger ale.
Wow, that's refreshing.
Steve says it's refreshing.
You think this is funny, huh? What's your name?
Stanley.
Refreshing culture like Steve since 1783.
Thirsty for a more intense ginger taste?
Try Schweppes Dark Ginger Ale.
60 News time 148. Now exclusively on 60 News, Food Bites with Rose Reisman, our food and nutrition expert.
The old adage, eat everything in moderation and you'll have no weight issues, is very appealing. But it doesn't work because people are poor judges of what moderation means and allows for too wide a range of interpretations. Appetite Journal, an online research institute for food and beverage, conducted studies that showed only 9% of people actually select the right amount of food considered to be moderate, whereas over 90% define moderation as much greater than what is healthy. The advice turns into a license to eat anything and call it moderation, which means turning your nose up at healthy eating and recommended serving sizes. For Food Bites, I'm Rose Reisman.
60 News time 149. And now it's cottage country traffic on the 9th. Here's Collector Jordan. This report is brought to you by Foodland. It's eased off through the Barrie area on the northbound 400 and haven't seen any delays at all heading up to Perry Sound on the northbound 400 extension. If you're northbound on Highway 11, looks great from the split all the way through Gravenhurst up to Huntsville. Now right now the eastbound 401, just seeing a bit of volume from Salem to Brock Street, but it was easing off. And you're going to find Simcoe Street down to a single lane both ways through Coates Road. Now that's south of Port Perry. So it's taking about 15 minutes to get through it. Also, volume was filling in on northbound 150 where it becomes Highway 7 in the Peterborough area. It's bridge construction, so lanes are reduced. With cottage country traffic on the 9th, I'm Colette Desjardins.
At Foodland this week, get a free day pass to an Ontario provincial park when you purchase a picnic in the park meal deal for only $15.99. The best of summer, only at Foodland.
Grab a hold of those red tags and don't let go. Toyota Red Tag Days continue at Oakville Toyota and the deals just keep getting hotter. Right now, get up to $4,000 in cash incentives on select 2016s, plus up to 50,000 Airplan points on other select models. Hurry in and take advantage of newly introduced bi-weekly lease payments. Plus, choose from over 100 pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models. Don't miss out on Toyota Red Tag Days at Oakville Toyota, where you can really drive. Find more online at oakvilletoyota.ca.
Where will you be Canada Day weekend? The air will be filled with Canadian tradition at the 157th Queen's Plate, Canada's oldest and longest continuously run horse race in North America. Enjoy 7 great bands on 3 stages, featuring Headley with Matthew Good and the Strombellas. It's a day filled with incredible music, fashion, food, and the best in Canadian horse racing. Discover your Queen's Plate tradition, July 3rd at Woodbine Racetrack.
Get your tickets now, starting at $22.50, and avoid the lineups. Go to Ticketmaster.ca or QueensPlate.com for details.
60 News time 151. Now traffic and weather together on the 1. Here's Christine Lango. Thank you, Claire. This report is brought to you by Carlton Cars. Eastbound QEW approaching here, Ontario problems have cleared, but it's slow from southbound, and eastbound Gardner is heavy from east of the Humber Bridge to Dufferin. Westbound Gardner, no troubles, but westbound QEW is heavy from Cawthorne to here, Ontario. It's slow by the Ford plant and again from Bronte to west of Guelph line. Then it's slow from Centennial Parkway to approaching Casablanca. Just appears to be volume of traffic. If you're on the northbound DVP, you'll find delays north of Don Mills to York Mills. Southbound 404 Don Valley remains slow from Shepherd in the collectors to the 401 ramp and from approaching the 401 Express to about Lawrence. Westbound 401 delays across the GTA, no new problems. In the west end is very slow from west of Winston Churchill to west of Trafalgar. Eastbound 401 is heavy from Highway 25 to James Snow. Slow through Mississauga Road, heavy from the 427 to about Kipling, and then it's busy from Heel to Bathurst, alternately Express and collectors. Even southbound 427 is slow from south of the airport down to the 401. Westbound Danforth may still be closed approaching Broadview because of a collision. Eastbound Rosedale Valley Road is indeed closed from Park to Bayview, and that's due to construction. When Dad was your age, he had to walk 7 miles to buy the right Carlton card for Father's Day. Today, you'll find Carlton cards at your favorite stores and save $5 when you buy 3 cards with a coupon on carltoncards.ca. Now with the extended forecast, meteorologist Brian Hill.
Thank you, Christine. It was 7 miles for Dad, uphill both ways. Today, sunny, a guaranteed high of 30, and tonight clearing down to 20, and 32 on Sunday with abundant sunshine as well. When spring arrives officially on Monday in the evening, we'll have had a nice sun cloud mix, high of 32 degrees, and we'll see some late evening showers. And on Tuesday, any early morning showers will be ending. It's back to a sun cloud mix. And
Extended forecast is brought to you by Paramount Truck Sales. ParamountTrucks.com is home to used commercial, service, utility pickups, vans, cube vans, dock level straight trucks, and dump trucks. 8800 Young and the 407. ParamountTrucks.com.
Ontario's radiologists are the doctors who work behind the scenes to make our healthcare better. Their specialized training helps them diagnose many diseases, including cancer, heart disease, and stroke. But now Kathleen Wynne is playing politics with our health by cutting funding and making it difficult to operate in Ontario. After squandering billions on waste and mismanagement, she's trying to save money on the backs of patients. Tell Kathleen Wynne our health is too important for playing politics. Visit oarinfo.ca. A message from Ontario's radiologists.
Our meteorologists have earned their degrees. That's why they're at the top of the class when it comes to forecasting the weather.
On 680 News. 680 News time 154. Now the Community Events Report brought to you by Don Valley North Toyota Scion. Here's 680's Brett Griffith.
Repeat Parking's Park and Bark Dog Show is on until 5 at 20 Castlefield Avenue. That's near Yonge and Eglinton. Park and Bark is a day of dog shows, vendors, fashion shows, and giveaways. There'll also be food trucks and a picture booth. Your own pet on a leash is also welcome. And the Wine and Spirit Festival is on at Sugar Beach until 10 tonight. Come on out and kick it beachside. The festival is tickets start at $25, and a portion of all ticket sales go to the Music Therapy Trust Fund. Reporting from the streets of Toronto in the all-news cruiser, brought to you by Don Valley North Toyota Scion, I'm Brett Griffith.
The federal government is investing over $600,000 to create 100 new summer jobs in Toronto. The funding will target youth aged 15 to 30 in neighborhoods dealing with gun violence. New positions include ones in recreation programs, day camps, and community agencies. Targeted neighborhoods include Lawrence Heights, Black Creek, Gene and Finch, and Rexdale. 680 News at 155.
Are you struggling to lose weight? Has that extra weight been keeping you down? Do you dread shopping for new clothes? Tried every fad diet out there and given up with no success? The Bernstein diet is the medically supervised diet that works. You can lose up to 20 pounds per month every month without exercise or surgery, all while under the close supervision of a medical doctor and nurses. All you need to do is call now. 1-888 Dr. B Diet. That's 1-888 DRB Diet.
That's the sound of the 300 horsepower V6 engine in the 2016 Ford Mustang. And that is the sound of your heart racing as you experience legendary performance. Purchase finance for $186 every 2 weeks with nothing down for 72 months at 1.49% APR, or own it for only $28,148. Now that's the sound of you getting more performance at a great price. When the iconic Mustang is within reach, it's easy to get into a Ford. For details, visit FindYourFord.ca. 680 News time 156. Now the weekend business report.
I'm Richard Southern. Brexit fears are top of mind for investors right now. Coming up this Thursday, Britain will go to the polls and vote as to whether or not to leave the European Union. Polls have the vote too close to call. The OECD said a leave vote would shrink Canada's economy by 0.25% in 2018. How bad, though, would a Brexit really be? Judd Johnston, economist at Davis Ray Limited.
I think there's pain involved, but I'm not inclined to panic about it.
Well, I mean, some people are saying it would tip the European Union into recession, and, you know, who knows what that...